still on hiatus. Chef Matt on holidays doing sandwiches. Stupid. So stupid. Let's pretend that never happened, shall we? Hey folks, Chef Matt Basile here, still in Florida, still taking a bit of a break, still making sandwiches for you. Today's no different. This recipe is no different, except actually it is a little different. So normally I'd say about 97% of the sandwiches we've made for you guys, some component of it has happened on the barbecue one way, shape, or form. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. This sandwich is all gonna happen right here in front of you, because today we are gonna do a bang bang shrimp po' boy sandwich. It's got lettuce, it's got tomato, but I'm gonna throw a little cucumber in there, a little cilantro as well. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time. Start cooking. So the irony of today's sandwich, the shrimp po' boy, is that it takes the least amount of time to cook, as far as like, it doesn't need to smoke for 19,000 hours. It doesn't need to then grill and be charred. Like it's a quick little blanch and fry. However, it has the most steps. Go figure. Shortest cook, most steps. So we're gonna add water to a pot and we're gonna bring it to a boil. Now I'm using an induction burner and a pan. You're probably going, Matt, why the hell are you doing it that way? I'm doing it this way because I want to cook inside. But if you were doing this inside, all you'd be doing is putting a pot of water on your stovetop, bring it to a boil. What's great about being in Florida is they have great pink shrimp, great Florida pink shrimp here. So that's what I'm using. Okay, so we have the shell-on shrimp, totally fine. We can peel them afterwards. Water's just finishing up, coming to a boil. The shrimp is sitting in a bowl of water, obviously. You're also gonna wanna get some ice ready, and I'll show you why. Once you blanch them, the blanching process does not take long. It's like a 2-minute cook, tops. You're really just kind of cooking out the raw shrimp, making sure that it's cooked to the center without being firm, because then we are still gonna fry it, right? So it's always easier to fry an already blanched shrimp versus going right from raw. One little hack I like to do is like to blanch a shrimp first, cold shock it in ice water. The cold shocking is what stops the cooking process after we've blanched it. Then we remove the shell, batter it, and fry it again. Not fry it again, fry it for the first time, but cook it again. You know what I mean. Okay, so now the shrimp's gonna go in. Beautiful, got that ice water. Just gonna go back into this bowl. The shrimp is already starting to change color. That's what we want. They get nice and bright. The sweetness comes out of them. It's perfect. All right, so we got a nice light blanching on this, nice light cooking on it. Like I said, the color is nice and vibrant. And you're just gonna transfer the shrimp right to this ice bath, and that stops the cooking. You're gonna let it cool down, then we're gonna start to remove the shells. But while we wait for the shrimp to cool down, I am going to get everything else for this sandwich ready. That way, when it's ready to fry, that's all we have to worry about is frying the shrimp. And I highly recommend doing that. You don't want to be making sauce and frying at the same time. When you're deep frying at home, make that the only task at hand. I'm just gonna let that sit off to the side until the shrimp cool right down. Okay, so like any other po' boy, we have a nice crusty bun. There's gonna be lettuce, there's gonna be tomato. I'm gonna add some cucumber to it for a little crunch. But the sauce for the bang bang shrimp, super, super, super important. And it's so easy to do. Take a little bit of sriracha, about 3 tablespoons of sriracha. Now, like I said, my version's a little different. Usually they use plum sauce in bang bang shrimp. I'm using about 3 tablespoons of honey, and I'm using about 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. So you could just use sriracha. I said 3 tablespoons of hoisin, it's more like 2. And now what you want to do is add mayo to it. And the mayo kind of brings it all together in this nice creaminess. I'm adding 3 heaping teaspoons just to get started, and I start mixing that around. You want to make sure it's all mixed together. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's creamy. Using my spoon to just kind of get all those fatty little mayo bits. It's so tasty. That on crispy fried shrimp is money. Dare I say it's bang bang! That's a wrestling reference if you don't know. Cactus Jack used to say bang bang.
Cactus Jack, bang bang, bang bang!
All right, so now I'm gonna get my veg ready for the sandwich. Super easy. We're gonna start with a nice large beefsteak tomato. I'm just gonna take the bum off, and then we're gonna make nice slice. We're gonna make nice thin slices going through the whole tomato. Now for the cucumber gives it kind of a fresh crunch. So I'm just gonna stand it up and we're just gonna make some slices into it. You don't actually have to do anything else to the cucumber. I mean, you can marinate it in rice wine vinegar or sesame oil if you like, but you don't have to. Last but not least, I have some nice Boston BIBB lettuce. That's gonna go in as well. And then I'm gonna also finely chop some chives, but that's gonna go right at the end. So we'll add that. We'll add that when we're getting ready. Okay, so now we're gonna shell the shrimp. So it's been cooked. You wanna make sure the tail, the whole thing is removed. Now that these have all been shelled and cooked, they're nice and cool, which is exactly what you want. Now I'm going to the tempura batter and heat up the oil at the same time. That way, by the time the shrimp get dipped, they can go right into the oil, and that's super important. Okay, so now that we've shelled the shrimp, I'm just giving them a pat dry. You want to make sure they're as dry as possible when you're putting them into that batter. Otherwise, the batter might just slide right off. Now it's time to get our oil hot. I'm going to be using canola oil. Really important to remember that you can have your oil a little hotter for this fry than you would, like, let's say a fried chicken sandwich, because the shrimp is cooked. We want the exterior to get nice and crispy. The inside, yeah, to still warm up, but there's no need to like cook right through. Otherwise your shrimp might just get a little mealy on you. When you're frying in a pan like this one, always ensure that you're only filling it to about 40% of the capacity because of displacement. Displacement is when the oil goes over the top because of the volume that you've added to the pan. Just can create a fire. So let's not do that. No fires. So warning, warning, displacement, displacement, leave space, have baking soda nearby in case of an oil fire. This is the warning. I am warning you. I am warning you. All right, time to make our tempura batter and then fry up these shrimp. Here's the best thing. Tempura batter, to make it perfect, isn't the easiest. It's a nice blend of rice flour and corn starches. You're almost better off just going to the grocery store and getting the box tempura batter. I know you're gonna freak at me, but it works so well and it's so easy. I've got my tempura batter blend here, and now I'm just gonna add ice water, or even better is ice club soda. Now, as far as how thin you like your batter, I don't like mine super thick. So as I'm adding my water, I'm whisking, and it gets those clumps out. Add the shrimp in, then immediately it's gonna go into the oil. I'm just gonna add all my shrimp to this bowl, get it all in there. And we can just start to add a few more. Nice light batter. All right, so this first batch of shrimp are fried. Nice golden, nice and crispy. I'm just gonna transfer to a bowl with paper towel in it just to help absorb some of that oil. We're gonna remove that oil though, because we're gonna have to toss these in the sauce. All of our elements are ready. We have toasted buns here. I have my ingredients, my sauce, my fried shrimp. At the very end, I'm just gonna chop up some chives and toss them. Actually, why not we'll do that right now really quickly. I'm just gonna do a nice fine chop. Just adds a nice little hit of color on top of the shrimp. Okay, so now we have our fried shrimp. And I get that amazing bang bang sauce that we made. Toss that around in that sauce. Gotta be careful with it because of that batter. You don't want the batter to break. All right, time to build this sandwich. Got a nice toasty bun here. I'm gonna cut it open and take a little bit of that extra sauce and go top and bottom. I'll lettuce inside the bun. Very nice, very nice. Little cucumber. Then we have the tomato that we sliced. And now we're gonna add that shrimp. Alrighty. Got that shrimp there. Beautiful. Last but not least, take some chives and just over top. Well, there you have it, folks. One of my favorite fried shrimp po' boy sandwiches, the Bang Bang fried shrimp. So good, so tasty, so easy, so yours. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, like it's a formal thing. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like the channel or the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know if I've missed your favorite sandwich, upcoming sandwiches, who knows? It's an iterative process. Enjoy it. Happy sandwich.